Hey, Taylor and the marketing team are here with me now that Simi has moved on to her career of choice, and we were happy for her, but we are still trying to expand that position. So, Taylor's working with her department and looking at how do we do the pride and some of these other things. So, and she's busily looking at the next Simi, right? And who's there going to be our fill in or backfill. And in the meantime, we got a great marketing team with Taylor's group, and so we just want to keep moving forward and making things happen, right? So, first idea that we want to talk about is in the upcoming conference in Fort Worth, we have a session called Professional Development at the conference. There'll be an attachment here with a list of all the different options and choices. It's on Sunday from 1 to 4. So now there's multiple things that you can pick. So look at the list. If you're coming to the conference and you've been invited, or you're going to find your own way and you're going to be there, we're looking forward to being together and seeing you there. But on this, look at the list, figure out the options that are key for you or that are really of interest to you or best for you, and then write them down. You get a choice of 2 options every hour, is the way I understand it. So, but the rules in the list will be attached to this video. But map out your options ahead of time. The sessions will be recorded using the OWL, so we will have them for posterity. But they're going to be people spend a lot of time and effort putting this together, and looking for you to share it with you, and looking for it to help you in your improvement and move forward. Other updates today is that Emily also sent out an email on Thursday. A great event by the American family every year is at our conference is the American Memorial Walk, to honor someone that has been a part of the American family or close to the American family and very helpful. But the 2024 American National Conference will have this year the American Memorial Walk is a member of Mariah's team. It's Sarah Schmidt, who she got involved with Camp Friendship. In Camp Friendship years ago, she worked there, and it's a great nonprofit. So that's the nonprofit of choice for the donation this year. So on that email, if you're coming to the conference and you can walk, register and donate. And let's break the number. I can't remember if it's 7,500 or 10,000. I think it's 7,500 was our last high. So let's break it. Let's make it even higher and better in memory of Sarah and Mariah's team and teammates. Okay. Next, Haley from marketing gave a reminder, and the e-store for our 2024 calendars will be open until February 28th, 2024. So order your 2024 calendars, whether it's a desk calendar, a little wall calendar. A little wall calendar years and years ago. I don't know if we still keep, I haven't looked at the recent version, but there used to be little numbers on top of each day, and I stole that from Curtis 1000 because they gave it to banks, and bank loan officers really love that information on a calendar, and so it was a good ad. So again, I always say, we just look around. Somebody's always got something good that we can copy, right? But that was a good thing for our banking customers and people that do loans, or look for how many days from January 1st to June 30th, right? Then, within Amy Spahala, so you get the OMG stats. We keep these running stats and let you know. The OMG is a separate pop-up store e-commerce technology that is really worked out well for a lot of applications. Now, you need to get a license. So once you're licensed and set up, you can do as many stores as you want. We've done 4.6 million in 3,900 stores that have popped up and have been or are in use. 221 sales associates. So are you one of them? If not, you should check into that, because it could be a good tool to start. You don't have to do a big full-blown ACEs, but a good one for if you have a school or a nonprofit or a fundraiser, or even a Christmas send out for one of your bigger customers. Also, that the marketing gets a lot of requests for how do we get to the HR department? How do we talk to the human resources professionals? So they have a flip book, and that'll be attached to this video so that you can take it to the HR department. In the old days, I never ever talked to the HR department. I didn't know what they would ever buy. So, but there's a lot of things that they do involve. The employee recognition, and as the companies get bigger, HR departments grow, and there's more and more things that they have to deal with as a company, with the government, and whatever. So, find out about that. Get the flip book. Also, it is the beginning of the year, 2024, right? And so we've always talked about this. If you have an e-commerce customer or even a regular customer on an old forms management or however you're doing business with them, you want to sit down and have a review on calendar 2023. What happened in 2023? What kind of volume did you? What did you sell to them? What went good? What went bad? What was resolved that went bad? Because we always want to solve the problems for the customers and say yes we can, but it really goes into the old saying that we have built on. It was before the face in the mirror. This is an old NCR one that I carry forward and use. Plan your work and work your plan, but also with that plan, everything begins and ends with the face in the mirror. So you got to make it happen. But a part of that is customer reviews. However you want to do it, you should always be reviewing something with your customer. Don't just go in and say, hi, what can I do for you today? Build that relationship and say, okay, how can I help you? What did I do wrong? Where did we stub our toes? Because I guarantee that old Murphy's Law, Murphy will show up sooner or later in everybody's lives. So you want to pre-sell against Murphy and say, when that happens, I'm here and I got a whole team behind me to make it good for you. So you don't have to lose if Murphy shows up. But in that, plan your work your plan idea. That's what you got to do. You got to do reviews. You got to think about how you move forward and look at all these opportunities and things that we have available for us. And finally, I would be remiss if I didn't thank Stephanie and Taylor and marketing and everybody in the marketing department and all the people that got involved way ahead of Christmas in preparation for my 75th birthday. Diane put a group together of top salespeople and arranged a weekend in Minneapolis when I was 40, and that was a great surprise, and it was probably a great year. So we've had a lot of great years in between, some not so good, but I tell you, an old guy told me one time, there's nothing, being old is not a success. It's just being able to live. So success is otherwise. Success is every day. Success is working with the American family and helping and seeing people be successful. That doesn't happen to everybody. Some people don't make it work and it isn't a fit for them. But that's life about choices. That's our whole snowflake, and everybody's unique and different. We're unique and different. American, everybody tries to make you. You're either a turkey or you're a duck, And so I always say that we're not a turkey or a duck. We're not one or the. We're not cut and dried. The American family and the American model is a turducken. So the word for 2024 is turducken. Have a great day, and thank you for everything, and see you next week.